Alright, so we're looking at page 374, number 9a, this one right here. For each line, write an equation in slope point form. So when we're looking, we'll just do the first one. When we're looking at this, we're going to do two things. The very first thing we always want to do is find the slope. To do the slope, just do rise over run. So I'm going to look at the 2 points it gave me, here and here. I'm going to do rise and run. The rise looks like -4, and the run looks like 4. Sorry, the run's only 3. So my slope is going to be -4/3. Now, when I write slope point equations, it looks like this. This is a point on the line, and the M is the slope. So I already know what the slope is. It's -4/3. I'm going to write it right there. The point, I'm going to look at one of the points on the graph. It actually told me this one right here. It told me the point was -2, 4. So I'm going to put those numbers into the equation. This is the x and this is the y value. So the x value is going to go beside the x. Because it's -2, I'm going to write instead a +2, because it's always the backwards version of it. And then the 4 goes here. It's going to be -4 instead of +4, because it's the negative version of it. And that's the equation written in the slope point form. Slope point form. Remember, this is called slope point because it tells us the slope right there, and it tells us a point using these two numbers, the 2 and the 4. That's it. If we want to look at B and rewrite it in slope intercept, I'm going to do that by just looking at the graph itself. The slope is going to be the same. Still going to be -4/3, the same line. The B actually looks like it's going to be a decimal. So I can't just look at that from the graph. I need to calculate it. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take the equation I just wrote and I'm going to expand it so I can find the answer. So I'm going to multiply these out. This is just going to be y minus 4 equals -4/3x plus, minus 8/3. Now I'm going to rearrange. Y is equal to 4 minus 8/3 minus 4/3x. So I just took this and then put them beside each other so that I can simplify it a little easier. Make this as a fraction so they can combine. That's going to become 4/3 minus 4/3x. And then I'm going to write it finally. So looking at that, our slope was there, and this is our b value. That's our final equation for that question. Done.